Welcome to our channel, J.K.L.L.
with Jen
and Kazuo.
Let's learn languages.
学校の英語の成績がすごい良かったり、TOEIC も800点以上持ってるみたいなアドバンスレベルの英語力をすでに持つ方の中で、これからさらに会話力をつけたいという方は、ぜひチャンネル登録をお願いします。
いい回して。ねえねえ、突然だけどさ、素早いと速いの違いは何ですか？
素早いと速いの違いね。ニュアンスの違いでしょ？
そう
そう。難しいよな。それで言うとさ、right now と right away ってなんか違いあるの？
難しいね。
難しいよね。こんな風に英単語とか英語表現の細かなニュアンスの違いってネイティブじゃないとなかなか理解するの難しいところありますよね。
ですよね。英語のそういった細かなニュアンスの違いをお伝えしたいと思います。
今日説明するニュアンスの違いはこちら。ぜひ最後までご覧ください。So Jen, I got a question for you.
All right.
So there are phrases, let's get started and let's start. I feel like they are, they mean the same pretty much, but are there any differences in between those phrases?
Well, basically they're kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like, they all kind of mean like let's start something. But
right.
There's like a little bit of a feeling nuance of when you use these words.
Oh yeah.
For example, like let's get started usually kind of feels like yeah, let's get started, and it's more kind of casual or a little bit more fun.
With more like emotion in it, or
a little bit more. At least that's how I feel. Like when we're starting this like YouTube video, be like, okay, let's get started, right? We're really excited about it.
Right.
And then let's start is usually I feel a little bit more calm and quite, it's actually really useful for business situations. Right? If you're having like a meeting, okay everyone, let's start.
Okay.
It seems a little bit more like, all right.
So if you want to like put some like enthusiasm in it, in business for example, right? Can we still say like let's get started? Or?
Yeah, of course. It's usually like I guess the feeling that I would get is if you're having a meeting with people that you're quite close to, right? Like, or it's like and depending, I don't know, if you're like Google or something, you're making like innovative, fun stuff. And I'll go, all right, guys, let's get started. It's pretty good. But if you're having like negotiations and like financial statements and stuff, then probably let's get started feels a little weird.
Oh, I see. It really depends on the situation then.
Probably.
Okay, so what you're saying is if it's an internal meeting with the people you're close to, then let's get started. Saying let's get started sounds okay. Sounds perfect. All right. But if you have like a meeting with the client or external people, if you say let's get started, it might sound a bit awkward.
It might a little, yeah. It kind of feels like I'm like the leader of the team, even though you're my client. Okay, let's get started.
Oh, wow,
it almost
really?
It has that like weird feeling. I'd be like, okay.
I see.
So if the client says let's get started, then it's fine.
Wow, really?
I feel, yeah. At least, if my client was like, okay, let's get started, I'm like, okay, sure. But if like, I don't know, if the person who's like the salesperson is like, okay, let's get started, I'd be like, huh, okay, who do you think you are? But okay.
Oh, wow. Wow. So I thought, there is more, the differences are really like minor, but it actually has some differences in there.
A little bit. It's not to say like you can't use it.
Right.
Nobody's gonna feel like, oh my gosh, how rude of you to say that. It's not that bad. It's just if you want it to sound a little bit more natural, then in these cases there are some phrases that you would use, and in other phrases maybe probably use another one would be better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
ということで皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。今日は Let's start, let's get started 微妙なこのニュアンスの違いについて、ジェンに語ってもらいました。説明をしてもらいました。まとめるとですね、Let's get started は例えば、ビジネスの時に使うとしたら、社内のミーティングとかあるいは自分の近い存在の人と行うような、ミーティングの時とかに、使うのに、適しているということですね。で、クライアントとの会議とかで、いう時には Let's start の方がより、丁寧さが増すというか、そういったニュアンスがあるので Let's start の方がいいでしょうということです。 特にその自分が例えば相手先に営業に行ってプレゼンをするみたいな時にクライアントに対して「Let's get started」って言うとすごく違和感があるということなので注意してください、参考になれば幸いです。ではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。
バイバイ。
バイバイ。
So, if you found our channel helpful, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like.